It's always good to be able to introduce new talent, and this particular guest, which will be upcoming very shortly, will be celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Her name's Jorja Daskalovski, and she joins me now. Well, Jorja, good to catch up with you, and first and foremost, congratulations and happy birthday, 17 tomorrow. So when this interview goes to air on Wednesday, you'll be celebrating that 17th.
Yeah, thank you.
So what's the Jorja story? The family's been involved in harness racing for a number of years?
Yeah, Dad's been breeding and owning for the last 30 years with multiple racehorses, and he goes all right at it, but that's about it, yeah.
Yeah, your dad Chris and mum Michelle both involved in that breeding, and others. They've had some nice horses.
Yeah, we've had a couple. Lady LA, she was a good mare. She's gone into breeding now. She's had one now. We've got DC Rockin' at the moment. He's our best horse at the moment. But back in the day, Dad's favourite, Slithering, he provided good wins for him.
And as a trade, he's a carpenter?
Yeah, he's a carpenter. My brother's joining him as well. But yeah, that's his job, carpentry at the moment.
You've decided to leave school, and although you're going to be celebrating your 17th tomorrow, you're going to be wishing your life away to some extent. And I had this same interview with Jet Turnbull. He was counting down the days and the minutes because in January of next year, 2026, you get your licence to drive.
Yeah, January. I was hoping I could start this year, but my trainer back at home, Darren Ray, my boss, he's holding me back, and Rob's got along the lines with it too, and they're making me wait till January. They just want me to have more experience behind the reins and a bit more knowledge behind me, not just go out and jump out and do things wrong. But yeah, they just want me to have a good start, fresh in January.
So how did you get involved firstly with Darren Ray?
Dad's been good friends with him for a while. He's bred horses for us, trained horses, and broken them in for us before I was even born. So I think there was just connection there, and I sort of got my track work licence a couple of years ago and started there track working with him. Fell in love with it and just wanted to keep doing it more. But yeah, I think that's how I got into it, because of Dad and Darren's connection there.
Enjoying a lot of success, Darren, particularly when you're around that Newcastle region. And apart from Darren, you're also spending time at Lucky Lodge with Kerry Ann and Robbie.
Yeah, I've been down here for a week and a half at the moment. I was up here in January too for a week, just doing track work with them, trialling and just working around there, and it's been a good experience so far.
That would come as a little bit of a culture shock with the number of horses and how busy it gets across the road there at Lucky Lodge.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot more horses than what we have back at home. I think we've only got 4 or 5 race horses, but a lot of breakers, but they've definitely upped us on that one with the amount of race horses and workload they've got. But I love it, so bring it on, I guess.
You've driven in some trials here at Menangle and also recently track work, so you've got some experience at the track, but you must be very eager to get out there and try and get out there on race day experience.
Yeah, I get a bit jealous of everyone going out there, to be honest, because I just want to be out there. But been doing track work with Rob and Josh and all that in the mornings here, and I've had a couple trials. Rose is the best. She got me a winner out here. She was a good filly, love her. And I drove Clara Samurai out here too. But yeah, love the track, love it.
Now, you're no stranger to driving winners at this particular venue, because the past 2 Shetland Miracle Miles, 2024 and 2025, the name Jorja Daskalovski appears alongside her lovely pony, Oreo, and he is well named.
Yeah, I love him to bits. I got him when I was 6, and we just grew up together, started learning the ropes with him, and gained the success with him on a club level. We got 8 major races there in 1 year. God knows what else we got. I can't remember that far back. But yeah, we just grew up together, and he's got better and better every year. And getting those 2 big wins. First one, I've only been in 2 and I've won both. So yeah, he's looked after me, and he's definitely what made me want to do the big horses, was that little pony. So
he's a striking individual, extremely well named for those who know the Oreo biscuit. He just looks like one, a giant version.
Yeah, he's a lovely little pony. I had a lot of people, because I retired this year from him, I had a lot of people on the list wanting to actually buy him and lease him. I found one lucky family for him, and it's going to be sad to let him go, but it opens a bigger door for me in the big horses.
As far as people you admire at this very early stage of your life, have you been modelling yourself on anyone, or you're looking to someone to model yourself on?
Yeah, I've always followed Rob with his driving. He's always been a good driver to me, the way I watch. But Greg Sugars as well, a lovely driver. I just always watched him. There's one person I was told always to watch when he drives, because it's probably the best reinsman out there. And Pete McMullen in Queensland too. I followed him. He's a really good driver too.
Yeah, both outstanding representatives of this country, both outstanding representatives of harness racing. We lost Greg only a couple of weeks ago, far, far too early. He modelled himself on Gavin Lang, and for generations to come, there's going to be young people like you modelling themselves on the late Greg Schultz, because he was just poetry in motion.
He certainly was. He's a good driver to watch. I learnt things just from watching him. Never met the bloke, but I'm sure he's a wonderful guy to talk to.
Well, Joe, it's been wonderful to meet you. Don't wish your life away too quickly and hope January rolls around in the blink of an eye, because you've still got a lot of life to live. And it will come soon enough, but continue to learn from Robbie and Kerry-Ann and Darren, and no doubt get some words of advice from your dad and mum. But enjoy the time and enjoy that birthday in particular.
Thank you very much.